Movement. By far, one of the toughest parts of switching to keyboard and mouse. But how can you improve your movement the fastest and the easiest? Well, I'm here to tell you today. I've done a lot of these how to improve videos. For example, how to improve your aim. Everyone seemed to enjoy that one. How to improve faster on keyboard and mouse. And everyone seemed to enjoy that one as well. But there is one that I keep getting requested over and over again. And that is how to improve movement on keyboard and mouse. I've got DMs, I've got comments over and over again asking me to make this video. So I thought to myself, that's it, that's enough. I'm doing it. So that is exactly what I'm going to teach you today. But before we get into the video, I would really appreciate it if you smash that subscribe button with the notification bell on. And if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. Cheers. Let's get into the video. So when I switched to keyboard and mouse back a year ago, movement was by far the trickiest skill, or whatever you want to call it, to master overall. I mean, don't get me wrong, aim is tricky as well, but nothing can amount to how hard it is to get used to keyboard and mouse movement when you've been playing on 360 movement your whole life. So yeah, don't worry mate, I feel your pain. When I first switched to keyboard and mouse, I don't even want to talk about it. It was bad, so don't worry, I feel your pain. Almost every gamer starts out on controller, so it's kind of tricky to switch to keyboard and mouse and be instantly good on it. So yes, this video is going to be a guide on how to be more comfortable on keyboard and mouse movement and try and speed up the process so you can get better faster, if that makes sense. So I am going to explain 5 ways and crucial points that you must follow to improve your movement. Some of them will be obvious and some of them might surprise you, but follow them all and you should be good. So let's jump into number 1. Practice movement free builds. I've said this over and over again in tips and tricks videos, but it is a solution for quite a lot of problems. As you can see on the screen now, this is a movement free build, I like to call it. Instead of just holding down the W key and just free building, you actually have to use every single movement key while building every single piece. So it's really good. It's just a really good way to build that muscle memory for movement. Some people call it piece control free build, but I like to call it movement free build. This involves stuff like a booger side jump, the twifo cone, is that what it's called? The one that I'm showing on the screen now. All these different type of free builds, they definitely help. If it helps, just watch the clip back that I've just had playing in the background and copy that type of free build. I promise you, it definitely works. So let's get on to number 2. Learn to crouch spam. When I switched to keyboard and mouse, I always watched Mongrel. You know when he did that crouch spam? And I always thought, I want to copy that. I feel like doing this crouch spamming that I am showing on the screen now, it actually got me more comfortable pressing the spacebar, pressing the control, crouch spamming while using the movement keys as well. So how you want to do this is quite simple. You press control and spacebar. I'm going to show you a webcam of how I do it as well. And when you learn to master this, you pretty much mastered movement overall. So just keep on practicing it every single day. It also becomes a bit of a habit, I'm not going to lie. I just cannot play Fortnite without doing it a million times within a minute. So yeah, it can become a bad habit, but learning to crouch spam will definitely get you better at your movement. Okay, let's get on to number 3, which is 1v1 high skilled players. When it comes to the 1v1s, I'd probably recommend doing free builds more than anything. The reason why I say 1v1 high skilled players is because the higher the skill of your opponent that you are 1v1ing, it will be more pressure and it will kind of just force you to get better movement. When it comes to 1v1ing a good player, like, you're always under pressure to make sure you get out of boxes so you don't get piece controlled and clipped. So yeah, 1v1ing high skilled players is a really good way to improve your movement overall. When you play against a bad player, you mainly just hold W key down and just jump in his box. So you're not really practicing your movement. Alright, let's get on to number 4. Now, you can choose to take this one serious or not, but I'm being serious. Number 4, do death runs. I'm not saying you have to practice them for 5 hours a day, but I'm not joking. Doing death runs does improve your movement. I mean, what else are you doing apart from practicing your movement? Death runs purely focus on movement. I mean, don't get me wrong, you will definitely get stressed out, but at least doing a bit of a death run every day will definitely improve you. I know this because I did it myself. At the time, I was just having fun, but because I was having fun, made getting used to movement so much easier. You can even like compete with a friend or something to see who can get the furthest, you know, because there's a bit of competition involved, a bit more pressure involved, and that will make you learn even more. But no, seriously, death runs are a really good way to get better at movement. Let's jump into the final tip, number 5, and this is by far one of the most important, if not the most important. So number 5, be patient. I know how stressful movement can be on keyboard and mouse when you switch, but I promise you it gets better every day as long as you keep on practicing with all the things that I have told you in this video. Being patient is by far one of the most important. You are not going to have perfect movement in a few days, in a week, in a month. Movement will take months until you are nice and comfortable. So just do not give up. Patience is key when it comes to improving on anything when it comes to keyboard and mouse, but movement especially. Like I said at the start of the video, going from 360 movement to keyboard and mouse movement, it's just completely different. And with something that different, it's obviously going to be challenging. But like I said, please do not give up. Just keep grinding it. I promise you it'll get better and better. Patience is key, like I said. It can be tricky, but just keep on grinding. So let's just do a recap of everything we spoke about today. Number 1, practice movement free builds. I've already shown what movement free builds are. Just go and replicate it and try and practice it yourself. Number 2, learn to crouch spam. When you learn to crouch spam while using the movement keys, like I said, your movement is obviously just going to get better and better because it's one of the trickiest things you can learn. Number 3, 1v1 high skilled players. Try and 1v1 the best players you possibly can, because the better, the more pressure you will be under to learn. Number 4, take this seriously or not, but do death runs. All it mainly focuses on is movement, so I mean you can't get better than that really for practice. And number 5, the most important, be patient. Getting your movement crisp and perfect can take weeks and months. People improve at different levels, so yeah, don't be too hard on yourself. And that right there is the guide to improving your movement. You can't get much better than that, I'm not gonna lie. Let me know in the comment section below as well if you've got any like video ideas or what. Just let me know down below. Thank you so much for 15,000 subscribers. We are definitely working our way up. I have a lot of good video ideas, so like I said at the start of the video, make sure you guys smash that subscribe button with the notification bell on, so then you know when I next upload. Remember to hit that like button as well. It helps me out a lot with the algorithm or whatever. I don't know. Now that you have learned how to improve your movement, if you guys would like to learn how to improve your aim, I have that video as well. I'll pop that video up at the end of the video. Wow, that is a tongue twister, mate. How to improve faster on keyboard and mouse as well. I'll put that video up at the end. Be sure to go and follow me on Twitter as well. Zireh_. I'd really appreciate it. Remember, when it comes to improving your movement, just be patient. That is the best tip out of all of them today. Follow everything I've said and just be patient as well on top of it, and you'll definitely improve. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'd really appreciate it. See these videos popped up on the screen now. Yeah, they'll help you out. They'll help you out. I promise you. I promise you. I don't let you down. I don't let you down. Peace out.